All right. Hi. So, all right. So we were in trig and it's our second week. So අපි නැවත්තත් last week එකේ කලින් week එකේ last week එකේ පොඩි හරිදක් කියලා නෑ class. So yeah. And ඒකට තියෙන extra class එක next month එකේ 8 දිනම දැන් holiday එකක්. එදාට දාන්න තියෙන්නේ. And also yes, අද ගොඩක් students නැහැ. මොකද හෙට මම science paper. Right. So මෙතන යනකොට students දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවද? මේ class එකට හරි. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතන මේ live ඇවිල්ලා live කියන්නේ class එක physically ඇවිල්ලා. Good. And ගොඩක් students ආල්බ ඇයිස මේ නෑ ගොඩක් students ඇත්තටම worry වෙලා තිබ්බා මේ papers leak වෙනවා කියලා about the මේ term test third term test. The reason for the ඉස්සරත් ඔක මේ shape එකේ වුණා අතරම. But the thing is earlier මේ එච්චර communication එක පොඩ්ඩක් strong නැති නිසා ඒක එච්චර spread උන්නේ now like spreading like hell. So the thing is අර කියන papers මම දන්නවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඒක Western Pro is making මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉවරලා ස්කූල් එකට දැන් වීක් එක විතර කලින් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන කොහමද? ඒතර එන්න මගදී වීක් ස්කූල් එකට ආවට පස්සේ ස්ටෝර් රූම් එකේදී එහෙන් මෙහෙන් කොහෙන් හරි ඔය මේවා පොඩ්ඩක් එළියට එන්න. ඒ නිසා තමයි මේ වෙන ඉතින් හිතන්න එපා ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ පේපර් එකක් මම කියන ලීක් වුණා කියලා ආවත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඒක බලන්නේ නැතුව එක්සෑම් ගන්න එක හොඳ. මොකද you want to check your progress. ඒකට මේ ලීක් වෙච්ච එක බලලා ඒක තියෙන ආන්සර්ස් ටික හොයාගෙන ගිහිල්ලා ලකුණු ටිකක් කරන් තමන්ම මේ පවට්ට ගන්න නෙමෙයි මේ වෙලාවේ. මම සෝ ලීක් වුණා ඉල්ලන්න එපා කායෙන්වත් අනේ පේපර් එක ගන්න ටයිම් එක කියලා. සෝ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කන්ෆිඩන්ට් මැත්ස් එක නම් මම ගණිතය මම දන්නේ මැත්ස් එකට නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කන්ෆිඩන්ට් වෙලා මට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ රියල් evaluation එක අරන් එන්න. And also I want to mention about the PPM. අර අපි දානවා first part එකට පොඩි past paper නෙමෙයි අතන මේක model paper marathon එකක් වගේ. So ඒක මේ start කරලා තියෙනවා දැන්. ඒක හැම Friday මොකලන්ට new paper එකක් එනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඒක කරලා PDF කරලා දාන්න. So yeah, that's the thing. And yes, let's head into the trig 2. අපි earlier week එකේ we have learned about few things. We ඉගෙන ගත්තා right angle triangle Pythagoras ගැන. After that we learned about trigonometric ratios. Then we learned how to read the logbook and trig book. Trig tables බලන්න ඉගෙන ගත්තා අපි. So then after that at the end of the last week we learned how to find the length of a side. The length of a side දැනගන්න කියලා. So I'll find length. So yeah, so today we are gonna learn how to check the angles, how to find the values of angles. And this part quite tricky because we have to divide. Right? It's not marches නෑ because හරියට divide කරගත්තේ නැත්නම් full වැඩි ඉවරයි. Alright, so that's the main thing. Alright, so ඒකට lesson එක overall chief. Okay, and today we need to do past paper question එකක් වගේ කරන්න ඕන. And also we need to analyze the past paper questions from the 2006. So that's all. ඉතින් අද අපි වැට් ටික යන්නේ. And we'll start from the reading values, which is අපි anti-log කරනවා වගේ inverse values කොහොමද බලන්නේ කියලා. Right. Yes, let's start. දාගමු අපි topic එක, sub topic එක. All right. Just put the subtopic. finding angles by the trig table. Finding angles by the trig table. All right. Actually, this is quite easy. Quite no other mix. Before that, I want to show you that මේක කොතන දෙන්නේ කියන්නේ මේ angle එකක් බලනවා කියන එක use වෙන්නේ මොන තැනකදද කියන scenario එක. Yes. All right, let's move to a question like this. Now, if you're finding angles from trig tables, or angle එකක් අපි හොයන්නේ. All right, so definitely we gonna get a right angle and a right angle triangle and so කොහොමද අපි trig use කරන්න බෑ. That's a lie actually. Can use trig for the non-right angle triangle, but according to your syllabus, bit bad. Not maths right? So now think we need to find the angle theta. All right, and they have given this one as 5 and this one as 8. All right. Now, as I mentioned last week, මේක පොඩ්ඩක් මෙතන ආයි දාන්න ඔයගලන්ට පොඩි short note එකක් විදිහට දාගන්න. To find missing length, we should have one angle and one side, or two sides. Two sides, suppose we can use Pythagoras. For Pythagoras. Right. Now for missing angles, we need two sides. Right. So just two sides we can find the angle. And one student asked, say, how we flick one side. With one side we cannot find the angle. All right, and there was one student asked, so how it's like one angle. One angle trigonometry use because you know the other one is 90 and adding up to 108 you can take this. Yeah, one angle one angle one angle. That's all. All right, so now then in this question, example 1, I told you how to get the perfect ratio. Is what we need to think, what we want and what we got. Now we want the angle and what we got, opposite and the adjacent. So obvious, what's the ratio? Opposite and adjacent. See, once again I see here. Then it is ratios to mother. So okay, ratios to mother factor. Sine theta means what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Cos theta means adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan theta means opposite over adjacent. So මේ තුන නැතුව මුකුත් කරන්න බෑ ෆ්‍රීකවන්ට්. ඒක මතක තියෙන්න. That's obvious. ඒක මතක තියාගන්න කෙනෙක් එක දේවල් වල කටපාඩම් කරනවා. The best thing is do some questions and get it done. Now, okay, then we got opposite and the adjacent side. So we can use tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. So what's the opposite value? It's 5 and the adjacent is 8. So we need to find the tan theta. All right. Now, here comes the division part. මේක හරියට කරගත්ත නැත්නම් පුතේ කොච්චර ට්‍රික් පුළුවන් වුණත් වැඩක්. Now it's 5 divided by 8. All right. Clear? So අපි divide කරමු 5 වලට 8 ඒවා 0. All right. And put a point and take a 0. For the 50, how much? 6 for 48. මෙතන ඉන්න පුතේ ළමයි දෙන්නෙක් මෙලොවට අහන්නේ. No answer. For 2, 0. For 20, 2. It's 16. Again, 4 remaining. For the 4, 40. All right. So I'll show you the answer. Sure. Kevin. Yes. Tabula. 5 times 8 is 41. All right. So now it's 0.6025 tan theta. But we need the theta. So we have to tan inverse 0.6025. Now here's the inverse part. Antilog value tamai. Now we need to use inverse tan. All right. Tan table. All right. Take out tan tables. Anything correct? Yes. Actually, 6025 and 625. All right. Now we need to check where's the 0.625 in tan table. All right. So get the tan tables and check it out. 0.625. It is 0.6250 is possible. 62. Yes, 6249 is there. Yes. So we can use that 6249. Yes, we can use the 3160 is 6249, but yes, අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙම. Now it's 32. 3160 means what? Already it's 32. Because why 60 minutes means it's definitely කොහොමද පුතේ බලන්න මෙහෙම tan table එක බලනකොට 0.6249 තියෙනවා, which is 3160 වලක් තියෙනවා. All right, and 32.0 වලක් ඇත්තම 32.0 again 3160 තමයි. Again it's 0.6249. All right. So 3160 means 32, 0. All right. So we can take it as 32 degrees. All right. Which is 3160. Or 60 minutes, 60 minutes, it will become a degree. All right. So as far as and job just take the table. So here it's here 32 6249. Yes. So we can take that. All right. Okay. All right. So a round of 50. Yes. All right. So yeah, we'll move to another one. All right. We'll move to another one. So got it? I know. Yes, 60 and 6250. Are you divide करना है? अब divide कर दिया 6250. 0 is not there. What is divide करने के लिए? All right. Okay. So let's move to another question. Now we did the tan one, so we'll move to another one, which is with sine. So where? No, it's not Cadwin on, but there's 4. So 4 I do not spread in. We'll make it as that. So yes, next one. I hope this is done. All right. Again, which means I'm out of thing. 4 p.m. The 4 had come ready. All right, let's move to the another question. Okay, now check this one. Now it's 6 cm and here it's 11 cm. All right. Now we need the angle. All right. So how to do this? It's again, yes, 10. We got opposite and hypotenuse. Sorry. So it's sine theta, opposite over hypotenuse. Now the opposite value is 6 divided by 11. All right. So here it's sine theta. All right. Tell me the decimal value. Do I? Quick. Let's check. 6 divided by 11 for 6. Then for the 60, it's 5. Then it's 55. Then remaining 5. For the 50, it's 4. It's 44. Remaining 6. For the 60, it's 5. Then again, it's 55. 5. For the 50, it's 4. As you can see, now it's recurring is 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. So we can write 0.5454 sine theta. Now we need the theta. So we inverse the sine. Sine inverse 0.5454. All right, now go back to the sine table. All right, and check where we got the 5454. It's 0.54. Okay, don't forget. Yes, where? Oh, yeah. Yes. So we need to check where 0. Yes, 0.5454. 5446 is there. Yes. Then we need to check 0.54. Yeah, just got 0.5446. 5446. So which means we need another this here 0. We need another 8. Then 5446 and 8 is 7 kilometer, which is 33 0 banana. Now we got the tables like this. All right, in sine tables, check the 33 0. All right, 33 0 is 5446. 0.5446. All right. After that, it's 5471. So the nearest one is 5446. So we need another 8, but we got 7. It is quite okay. So it will be 3303. 7 kilometers on the remaining balance again, mean difference again. So mean difference again, 7 is there at 3. So we can take it as 33 degrees 3 minutes. All right. Okay. All right. Take it down quickly. And I'll use few sine values to check. Check these ones too. As example, now sine theta, which is 0.5831. Second one, sine theta, 0.7036. Third one, sine theta, 0.9691. All right, quick. All right. So let's check out the values. 0.5831. Exactly it's there, right? Yes. So 35, 35, 35. Yes. So in the table, in 35, 40. හරියට බලන්න පුතේ ලස්සනට ඇති 0.5831. මොකද table එක? It's sine. So it's natural sine. All right. Okay, the next one. So in කොහොමද ලියන්න අපි answer එක? 35 degrees and 40 minutes. The next one, 0.7036. A table එකේම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. 0.7, what's the value? 0.7366, but I guess it's 0.7033 only, right? Or 30? 30. 33, right? So next 3 will from what? Yes, mean difference. So how many values are mean difference? Imagine the mean difference එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ tables වල mean difference එක කීයද? 3. So what are the values? Tell me. The mean value is 3. Okay. So and what's the? It means 730. 30 thing. Yes, it's 30 when it's 44 and 40 again. It's 40 imagine. And we need another 6. 6 is in 3 here. In our billion from today, it's 44, 43. Right. 44 degrees and 43 minutes. Next one, 9691. Where's that? 9691. Yes, going back. Yes. Okay. Which means final value is 75 degrees, 41 minutes. Check the Kevin value. Kevin's value is correct or wrong. So, ඔගොල්ලොත් බලන්න Kevin value ලියා ගන්න එපා. And today for the online, there's only 3 students, because I guess most of the others got this science paper tomorrow. So, good luck with that. And recording still again. Yes. All right. Okay, done. All right. Let's move to check this one. Draw this right triangle again. And now the angle is here. And they have given this one is 8 cm. All right, and this is 16 here. All right, now we got the adjacent and the hypotenuse. All right, so as you all know, adjacent and hypotenuse is running with cos theta. Now it is adjacent over hypotenuse. So we got the adjacent as 8 and hypotenuse as 16 cos theta. All right. So we have to divide 8 by 16. As you can see, it is obvious. It is 1 over 2. It's 0.5. Let's see. Now, for the 8, it's 0. And for the 80, so it's 5. 8. All right. So 0.500 cos theta. So we need the theta. Then cos inverse 0.500. Let's check. Now, as you know, we don't have a cos table. All right. So we have to check complement of sine. All right. So 0.50 is there. Right. Okay. So 0.50 is there. Now we have to check the. Let's focus in this one. So the may path in sine values. All right. So you have to check this column, which is from this side. All right. 0.50 is there in 2 places. All right. So one place is 15. මෙතනින් බැලුවොත් එම 59 වල 60. Now always refer from this. This is so important and mark it because we have to go with the downside. It's pretty obvious. It's 30 degrees in sine, but as you all know, it's complement of sine. Complement means what? You can take the sine values if you want, but if you took the sine values, what you have to do? You have to subtract from 90. So if you took sine value, it's 30 obvious. So 90 minus 30, you'll get the cos value, which is 60. Or else, you can check the cos table, and you can see it's 59, 60, and also 60 degrees 0. All right. So then we need to take that because why? 59, 60 means already it's 60. Then 59 ඇවිල්ලා 60 minutes පිල්ලලා කියන්නේ. Now it's 60 minutes පිල්ලුනම you know it's a 1 degree. Pretty obvious. Then the answer is 60 degrees and 0 minutes. All right. So if you check the sine values, you need to convert it to the cos by subtracting from 90 degrees. Because why? Complement of sine is the word for the cos. මම එදා කිව්වා මේ cos කියන තේරුම මොකද්ද? Cosine, co means what? Complement of sine. You know what complement angles means? Complement. Yes. What happened to the view? Okay. Hi. All right. Hi. So you need to mark it over here. For this mark you can please draw something like this, then it's pretty easy. All right. So you have to mention what? If you check the sine values, till we can get cos values by subtracting from 90 degrees, which is 90 minus t, gives you the cos value. Or else, put a sign right. Balang manda. For the cos, it's there. And once you go for the A levels, you will learn new thing is cot, which is complement of tan. So extra company dharma takwe. Then this one only for cos. And subtract. And this is no need to subtract from 90 if you checking what? Exact cost value. Cost value from the table, no need to subtract. Right? Sine value is 30 degrees. 30 0. Complicated. You got two options to check cost values. One is checking the sine value and subtract from 90. Alright. You have to check the exact cost value from the cost table. Where's the cost table? Cost table is in this column. From here to upward. Is that clear? Alright. Make it complex mode. Actually, it's not complex. Just we need to be careful on that. So mark everything and find these values as example. Cos theta 0.8649, cos theta 0.5320, cos theta 0.6996. Quick. let's check the answers. Done. Yes, and I want to mention this again because අපි මෙතන physical instrument එකට මේක මේ හරියට click කරලා තිබුණා this thing. but මේකේ හරියට මේක understand කරන්න මේ if you're checking from the right column, that's the sine column. ඒකෙන් check කරොත් තමයි you have to subtract from 90 and get the complement. Okay, if not, if you check it from the cos column එකෙන් හරියටම cosine column එකෙන් left side එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට බලද්දී ඔයගොල්ලන් right side එක තියෙනවා column එකෙන් check කරා that's the cos value and ඒකේ මත දැන ඒකේ cos values උඩනේ මේ minutes values තියෙන්නේ මේ පැත්ත and sine values වල minutes යන්නේ මේ පැත්ත 60 here in cos value 0 is here 60 clear alright ඒක හරියට understand ගන්න so yes alright now let's say I ask to put a point and get it done now. This one cos theta 0.8649. So check the tables. Can I have a table? Check. Yes. So 0.8649. Yes, we got 86 cos 8649. So okay, that's good. Yes. So is very sorry. Very sorry. Oh, it's 6.9. See? 86. Or 8346. 8646. So that's 8646. All right. So 0.8646. So it's in 30 degrees from this side, which means I'm checking directly from the cosine side. So it's 30 and 10. All right. So if you're checking from this side, it's 59 or 50. All right. So you have to get subtract and get the. Otherwise, it's easy to get from this side. And 30, 10, and you need another mean difference of 3. 3 is at 2. Then it becomes 30 degrees and 12 minutes. Okay, next one 5320. 5320. Yes, 5320. Yes, just got 53299. Got right. So we can move like 5809. 5809. Right? Am I right? But you got 57? 6? So 69 means it's 60 over. So once it's 60 means it becomes another degree value. Is that clear? Clear? So 5769 means 57 degrees and 69 means 60 over. Yeah, I can't make better. So it becomes 58 degrees and 09. Because why? 60 minutes can 1 degree. 1 hour. That's in time. 6996. We got 6988, right? That's 45, 49. Is that? 45, 49. Check it. 6996. 6988. So we need 80. So we go for 17. 48 without going more. So yeah, that's all. So now we all know how to get the angle. It's easy. Hard. The values. This is important to do this. Next steps. Make a If there's any doubt, now live again, I think I doubt that it was staff with Hari. So we can get to that into Zoom meeting and clear that out. Okay. Now, when we thinking about the 10 marks of trig question, you know, all know that we need the whole 10. Not the given. So, to take whole 10, the knowledge of trig is not enough. Because why? The question will be so tricky. Why? It's combining with another 2 lessons. Maybe 1 lesson, but 2 topics. All right. What's the lesson? If you remember, this lesson at the scale drawings from grade 9. All right. So you need the basics of this. All right. Without the basics of scale drawing, we cannot do the question. All right. Scale. And now the subtopic is scale drawing basics. Basics of scale drawings. All right, Kevin? Kiwi boy. All right. So at last, you learn about scale drawings in grade 9 and 10. So after grade 9 and 10, there won't be any scale drawing lessons in grade 11. All right. So you know, make a revision exam question need parts cover. Therefore, we need the scale drawing basics. Or else we cannot do the question. Because why? When we are analyzing all the questions from 2016, we notice that it's always combining with basic scale drawing. All right. Again, all of the 3D trigonometry. Again, 3D value with trigonometry. And we got just a basic triangle like trigonometry all your question again. So they combining with scale drawing. All right. Sometimes they ask you to draw the sketch. and get it done with the scales, right? Sometimes they will give the space, but still you have to insert the values and the data and complete the tag. To all those stuff, you need the basics of scale drawing. Alright. Moral is amount topic can this is so cheap. Alright, so in this one, alright, in this one, first of all, we need to understand about most important thing which is learned in grade 9. Don't worry, I'm gonna recover it, which is bearings. Alright. Then the next one, angles in VP and HP. This vertical plane and horizontal plane. And also the other one is very cheap. You all know that directions. Directions done nothing. Alright. Clear. So these are the basics that we're gonna cover scale drawings. Alright. So apidagamu first subject bearings. First subject bearings. Alright. So now in bearings, this topic is covered in grade 9. It was covered out on bearings. So I know that most of you forgot this one, but this is so cheap. Alright. Now bearing means what? Bearings means the guideline that they gives you, the guideline that gives you for angle value. You can carry direction already move in one angle. Like normally they will give by bearing. Alright. Clear? So when they mention Sama moved 35-degree bearing from Amara. Malga, Sama. So now make it careful when on points टिक आती है. Alright. May points टिक carefully capture करो. You won't ever get wrong in bearings. Alright. Clear? अभी मैंने में points हतर अरे लोग जाऊँ. First thing, when it's a bearing, you have to clearly capture what, from what to what location. Then අපි එකට දාගමු capturing or understanding what? Understanding what? From point and the from point of starting point එකක. ඒගොල්ලෝ mainly from කියලා පටන් ගන්න. And again from point ළම ගත්තේ නැත්නම් starting point and the destination. All right. ඒක understand කරන්න නැතුව කොච්චර bearing පුළුවන් වුණත් වැඩක් නැහැ. Because that's quite tricky. තමයි හිතන්න බෑ දැන් B ඉඳන් Aද A ඉඳන් Bද. ඒක capture කරන්න පුළුවන් word එක මොකද්ද? From what to what. That's the word. ඒක මම මේකේ from point එක කියලා කියනවා. From what to what. Clear? So then next one is the basic thing. Always bearings are starts from what? From north direction. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි bearing බලන්න කලින් point එකක් කියලා තියෙනවා නේ point එක නම් north වලට arrow එකක් ඇඳ ගන්න ඕන. Because why? It's starting from north. Clear? කියන්නේ මේ ඇත්තට maths නෙමෙයි. නිකන් චිත්‍රවන්තයෝ. මාරචි. Right. The next point. It's calculating the angle in clockwise direction. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ angle එක 30 කියලා කිව්වොත් ඒක තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. අයියේ clockwise තමයි මූව වෙනවා. ඔයාලට clockwise කොහෙද move වෙන්නේ කියලා මතක නැත්නම් ඔරලෝසුව දිහා බලන්න. ඒක මතක් always the hands will move to this direction. All right, so that's the third one. And fourth one, we have to think about the what? We have to think about the general angles. All right, general angles කියනවාද 90 degree එක එහෙම තියනවා නම් පුතේ ඔයාලන්ට තේරෙන්න ඕනේ north මෙතන නම් 90 එක තියෙන ගානටම මේ පැත්තේ. ඒකට අපි කියනවා general angles. එහෙනම් ඔයාලන්ට 110 අඳින්න කිව්වොත් එimhe ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෝඩේ වගේ 90 වලට අඩුවෙන් අඳුත් එimhe is that 110? That's what we have to always think about the general angles. Values. එහෙනම් ඔයාලන්ට තේරෙනවා bearing එක 250 වගේ කිව්වොත් එහෙම මෙතනින් පල්ලයට අඳුත් 180. මෙහෙම 270. එහෙනම් it should be here. Now only it's 250. මේවා අපි කියනවා මොනවද? Basics. Right? And we have to think about the general angle values. Fifth one is common one. Always we write bearings by 3 digits, which means if it's 60 we write 060. All right, so if that's the value of a bearing, so you have to write it 3 digits. So these are the 5 basic points that we have to understand. All right, clear? Hari. And අපි ආයෙත් පාරක් මතක් කරමු. What are the 5 steps? First one, we have to capture or understand what from point and the destination point, which is 2 කොහෙටද කියන්නේ. Second one, always bearing start from north direction. All right, so which means we have to draw an arrow to the north one and start the calculation. All right. So next one, it's calculating the angles in clockwise direction. All right. And the next one, we have to think about the general angle value. And the last one, always we write the bearings by 3 digits. Quick. Quick dagan. Yes, capturing or understanding. All right. Okay. Now we'll do a small question. Example 1 for the bearing. Write it down. A ship sails. A ship sails from harbor A and approached harbor B after traveling 100 kilometers on a bearing of 50 degrees. On a bearing of 50 degrees. Then travels 130 kilometers to harbor C to harbor C Bearing of harbor C from harbor B is 140 degrees. Is 140 degrees. Bearing of harbor C from harbor B is 140 degrees. Draw a rough sketch and include the bearings. All right, done. Done the drawings. Quick. All right, let's check. Now the question is, a ship started to sail from point A. Am I right? Yes. So now we know it started from point A. All right. And you know that we have to draw the north direction. And they mentioned in the question, it traveled how many? 100 kilometers on bearing of 50. All right. A ship journey from harbor A. That's our first point, capturing the from point. So from harbor A to the B. 50 degrees ka molan theyena mehi yanne. Here's the 90 value. In a 90 volt order adui, which is something here. 100 kilometers and reach the B. All right. So we have to mark the bearing. All right. Then what it mentioned, from harbor C. Okay. Bearing of harbor C from harbor B. That's the capturing. From what? From harbor B. එහෙනම් ආයි B වලින් නම් අපි north direction එකට capturing the from C. All right. එහෙනම් කොච්චරද දැන් යනවා කියලා කියන්නේ 140. You all know that it's here 90, then more than 90 it should be, but less than 180. Here's the 181. Only through the dash line. Okay. මෙහි මේ තමයි 180 වෙන්නේ. මෙහිට આવොත් 100. Less than 180, more than 90, which is something here. All right, and we can mention it like this. It's 140. All right, and here's the C. And what's the distance? How many kilometers? 130 kilometers. 140 kilometers. Kilometers 130, right? So here's the bearing. All right. So if you're covering our main point, you won't get it. Wrong answer. Definitely a correct answer. What's the first thing? Capturing the from points and to points, to where and from where, and draw the north direction line. Okay. Then move what? Clockwise. See, clockwise. Then the next one, general angles can I get it? All right. Clear. So all right. So පුතේ පොත අනිත් පැත්ත සරල අඳලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ because why? බලන්න කෙනා විතරක් ඒක වහින ඊට පස්සේ it goes from this side. All right. ඉලකුණු product theory පුතේ ඉලකුණු. All right. So let's move to another one. Example 2. And I want to mention that this question is from grade 9 paper. If you got it wrong, you better go for grade 9 class again. Hari. Maar lazy පුතේ. Hari. Next question, write it down. Now I combine the bearings and our previous lesson. Let's see. Our previous lesson. All right. It is trig. Previous name is the current lesson. So, same of question here. Example 2. Just a diagram. So I will draw the diagram again. The diagram is nice diagram, which is like this. Q and P. Q here. And move upward to mention the north direction. All right. So write the question. The diagram shows a straight rod. The below diagram shows a straight rod PQ runs from south to north. The bus stand is situated at P. The bus stand is situated at P. Yes. The bus stand is situated at P. P, here, P, Pakistan. The school is located at B, Bandaka. The school is located at B. Located at B. In distance of 100 meters. From P on a bearing of 40 degrees. From P on a bearing of 40 degrees. And the hospital is located at C. and the hospital is located at sea, in a distance of 150 meters from P, 150 meters from P, on bearing of 130 degrees, quite similar to the last values. It's 140, now it's 130 degrees. Roman number 1. Represent the above information in a sketch. Represent the above information in a sketch. Find the magnitude of BPC. Find the magnitude of, second question. Roman number 2. Find the magnitude of BPC. Find the magnitude of BPC. So it's clear when it's 3 digits, BPC means it's an angle. So BPC. Roman number 3. Using trigonometric ratios, put a semicolon and semicolon. Then under that, question A is, under that question A is, shortest distance from the school at B to the straight road PQ. Shortest distance from the school at B to the straight road PQ. Question B. Find the value of PCB. PCB. Find the value of PCB. All right. Okay. I will give 5 minutes. All right. To get the answer. Quick. All right. I guess we really missed the question. So draw this diagram for the and we will send you the question. Get the question from staff. Now I will send it. Put a message. Staff and get the question. All right. So I guess all done. Let's read the question again. March is All right. I will make this quite shorter. I think it's right here. Okay. Let's see the question. The diagram shows a straight line, rod PQ. Yes. Okay. South to north. Yes. Bus stand at P and the school is located at B, distance of 100 meters from P on bearing of. Now the word called from P. So we can capture it from P on bearing of 40. Now you know it's north one we got already. So 40 should be plus tan 90, which is something like this. I guess it's 100 meters. And that's the B. All right. So, and it's the school. So they should have used the S for school, but that's fine. And hospital located at C. Again bearing from P. Right? Again bearing from P. And it's 150. So now you know 150 meters and 130 degrees. Here it's the 90 degree. All right. Here's the 180. So it should be something in between 130 means this. All right. And more than distance of B because it's 150 now. Something like this. It's 150. And we'll mark the values here. It's 40 degrees till this. And from here to here, whole thing is 130. The full thing is 130. Okay. Polar value is 130. And they want us to connect BC. How I know that they want to connect? Because they ask the next question, and when we're checking the next question, we can see they combine this BBC, BPC, which means definitely it should be connected. Now the Kevin? Yes, of course. All right. So then the first question is almost all done, which is the represent the above information in a sketch. Okay. We got our physical students answer, and can see that they have used trigonometry here. Okay. Now BPC, they're asking the value of BPC. All right. Now BPC. All right. Clear. The whole one is 130. Clear. And here is 40, which means this one BPC should be 130 degrees minus 40 degrees, which is 90 degrees. So we can put a nice 90-degree mark. All right. And also, yes, no, because now it's not, they're asking about the bearing. If it's 0, not an issue, but still 90 is the answer. So, okay. Now, for this one, until now we got 3 marks. The rest of the marks come from the other question. Okay, let's check the third one. Using trigonometric ratios, find the shortest distance from the school B to the straight road PQ. As you know, for the shortest distance can displacement what point in displacement can me what straight but still it should be like straight. Then the straight line is this. Am I right? And also, you know, here we got the north direction, and definitely here it will create the 90 degrees. All right. Okay. Now, please, when you are doing these types of questions, when you got too many angles, like more than one angle, one triangle, so definitely mention you are working on what triangle. All right, which means now we are doing the third question. A, you have to write in what triangle PBQ, or you can make some point over here, which is if you want like E to show that, so you can write PBE triangle. And that's my suggestion for your class. What's that? Please redraw the triangle. Then you will get everything nice and clear. Now it's P here, B here, E here, 90 here, and we got 40 here, and we got this one as 100, and we need this. Now it's the simple triangle that you have learned in this topic. Can කොච්චර triangle 20ක් තිබ්බත් trigonometry දාන්න පුළුවන් එකපාර එකකට. Okay. So අපිට තියෙනවා talent එක ලස්සනට යාව ලස්සනට අරගෙන cute plump වගේ තියලා ගන්න. Now we can see we need this according to the angle. What's that? Opposite. And we got the hypotenuse. Obviously, it's what? Sine 40. And sine 40 equal opposite EB over 100. Because why? Opposite over hypotenuse. Alright? මතකනත්නම් ලියාගමු sin theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Alright? Okay? හරි ඉක්මනට දාන්න. sin 40 දාන්න. දැම්මේ නැද්ද? So what's the sin 40 value? Check the sin 40 value. Easy. Good. So Tivrani done the question. Very good, Tivrani. So she's the only one student who's today joined this one. We'll see. Now we got the sin 40. All right. And the sin 40 is sin 40 is 0.6428. 0.6428. Sin 40 is 0.6428. 0.6428 equal EB over 100. So now we need EB value, so we multiply it by 100. This is this side also multiplying by 100. 0.6428 multiplied by 100 means, it will move 2 decimal places, which is 64.28 meters. Because why? We multiplied by meters, and this answer also should be meters. All right. Okay. So now 64.28, we got the answer. Then the next question. What's the next question? Yes. Yeah, so the other side also multiplied by 100. So next question is, find the value of PCB. 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 As I mentioned, if they're asking about an angle, they will definitely give what? Two sides. So this is our triangle now. All right, so we are moving to the next question, B. So please write again, in triangle what? In triangle, PBC triangle. You can redraw it, so then you will get the perfect idea. We need the angle here. All right, and we got this one 150 and this one 100. All right, so as you can see, we got opposite and adjacent. So we have to use tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. So tan theta equals, what's the opposite one? 100 divided by 150, which is 0 to 0 cancel. 10 divided by 15. For 10, any 15s are there? 0 point. Divide. Quick. Let's can. 10 divided by 15. So we take 100 by another 0. 6 times 15 is 90. 10, another 0. 6, 6, 6, which is 0.6667. Right? You can take 667. Okay. So now tan theta equal this. I'll move to here, which is theta equals tan inverse 0.667. All right, check the tan inverse value. Tan inverse value. Let's check the tan inverse 0.66. We got 0.661, which is 3340. Right? So what we need 667. So we can take another 8 over there, which is 3342. So the angle will be 33 degrees 42 minutes. Yes. Huh? That's because when you are checking the values, මෙතනට නම් තියෙන මෙතනින් ගන්න පුළුවන් කියන්නේ. and මට අතන්ට හතරක්ම දාන්න හොඳයි කියලා values. So decimal points හතරක් තමයි normally තියෙන්නේ. So again I made it, so you can write it here 666. All right. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. ඉක්මනට ලියා ගන්න පුතේ මේ ටික. If you are done, just put the topic. Angles in VP and it's normally scale drawings are a second subtopic. Angles in scale drawings කියලාම තවලා ඉල්ලේ. All right. හරි. Angles in scale drawings නැත්නම් angles in VP and HP, which is vertical plane and horizontal plane. Okay, so in vertical plane, all right, in vertical plane, so normally HP angles are giving in bearings. So again, HP again, yana angles of computer bearings are normally vertical angles in VP angles, you know. So I hope you have done this. Vertical plane angles අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් in two types. We got two types of angles in VP. All right, now we are done with how to find lengths, how to find angles, and scale drawing basics. All right, so the blue color things, other lesson again, black color miss වුණා නම් ඒ ටික last video එකේ trigonometry 1 එකේ. හරි. Now this is so easy. We got two types of angles in vertical plane. One is, you all know about this, angle of elevation. All right, which means if your eyesight is here, all right, they give normally the eyesight questions. So I will do one example. So there, the eye level, not the high level rod, the eye level. All right, elevations means if it move above from the eye level. All right, elevation means if the angle or the position or the thing is above the eye level, we use and they give angle of elevation. Normally, as an example, when you are checking on a tree නැත්නම් light house එකක් උඩ ඒ වගේ question එකක මොකක් හරි තියෙන්න පුළුවන් උඩ බලනවා in angle of elevation. So what we call this eye level, not the high level, eye level. All right. So අපි මේකේ drawing එක දාමු. දාලා point එකක් දාමු. So this is the line of vision. All right. This is the line of vision. And put a point over here. Point at the studio. When the observer looking at an object above the eye level, when the observer an object above the eye level, when an observer looking at an object above the eye level, when an observer looking at an object above the eye level, we call it the angle of elevation. All right. Okay. And the next one, yes, angle of depression, not the mental depression. Right. Now the equation is here. Right. And it's below the eye level. Don't forget to mark the angle. මොකද ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් වල මේ angle එක කොතනක් තියෙන කියලා මොකද මෙතනක් තව මොකක් හරි තිබ්බහම they will mark here. එතන නෙමෙයි පුතේ තියෙන්නේ. All right. Second ඒ question එකේ දොරන් තියෙන්නේ හරියටම තියෙන්නේ line of vision එකයි eye level එකයි mathematics කරලා line of and here's the eye level. All right, and put a point and write. Put point and write. Let's go. When the observer is looking at an object, below the eye level, we call it the angle as angle of depression. All right. Now there no question with this much of degree angle of elevation
plus center. All right. And the next subtopic is the basics directions. You all know the directions. My inside topic is done because why? You all know the coordinations: north, east, south, and matching and you will learn to south. Figure, which is northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. But west north can have the I will always give the priority to north and south. All right. Hi. All right. You remember in grade 5, your rhyme thing, Tamil and having all right. So yeah, let's move to an example question with angle of elevation and angle of depression. Lemus. All right. All right.
Okay. Write down this question. Easy question. Easy cheese. All right. Before that, I want to draw a triangle. A triangle. Triangle. Okay. P. B. A. K. All right. Write the question. Quite long. So hurriedly again. You can draw this after the question. Go on. Write it down. Chamara and Amal. Once you write Chamara, put a bracket and write C. Chamara, not Veera Singha. Put a bracket and write C. Chamara and Amal, not Amal Pereira. Put a bracket and write A. Are standing on level ground, standing on level ground, on opposite sides of vertical tree, put a bracket and write KT. Now you can understand what's the brackets meaning. T. All right. KT, vertical tree, KT. As shown in the figure. As shown in the figure. Put a comma and write. Amal is 30 meters away from the tree. Amal is 30 meters away from the tree. And Chamara is flying a kite. Amal is 30 meters away from the tree. And Chamara is flying a kite. the kite suddenly gets entangled. The kite suddenly gets entangled. The kite suddenly gets entangled at the top of the tree. At the top of the tree, the kite suddenly gets entangled at the top of the tree. Put a bracket and write K. Such that the string is such that the string is such that the string is tight without a slack. Tight. The string is tight without any slack. The string is tight without any slack. Any slack, which means no. Yes. කිසිම slack එකක් නැහැ. ලස්සන tight විදියට string එක තියෙනවා. All right. The string is 40 meter long. The string is 40 meter long at that moment. The string is 40 meter long at that moment. Put a command, right? Charmer sees the kite. Charmer sees the kite. Charmer sees the kite with an angle of elevation. With an angle of elevation 44 degrees and 50 minutes. 44 degrees, 44 degrees and 50 minutes. Put a bracket and write, neglect the heights of Charmer and Namal. Bracket and write, neglect the heights of Charmer and Namal. Roman number 1. Copy the given figure and include the data. And include the data. Roman number 2. Use trigonometric ratios for the following calculations. Use trigonometric ratios for the following calculation. A, Roman number 2 is A. Find the height of the tree. Find the height of the tree. Find the height of the tree. B, what is the angle of elevation is the angle of elevation which Amal sees the height at this moment? What is the angle of elevation which Amal sees the height at this moment? Roman number 3. Which reasons state who is standing closer to the tree? State who is standing closer to the tree. All right, that's all, and take 10 minutes to do this. Now it's 9:38 and till 9:48, good time. So start. Okay, got it? Now, easy question. We read the question. Yes, Chamara C. Now we know that it's here. Chamara means this one. All right. Chamara and Amal. Amal is here. Okay. Then are standing on level ground, sides opposite. Sides of the vertical tree, KT. Nice. All right. Vertical tree. Nice questions. Nice words that we have to understand. All right. My question is, can I take analyze there's nothing. All right. So trust me, in this question, there's nothing. Mona, Kapandre, Mona, Baila, Gava, Tantimer, they will end at a right hand. Clear. England thinking out, Koyaging out, kite tagala, Dibiloga, till it. They are trying to give a. So you have to be happy on your band, Mara triangle at the Duka. Alright. So she is now vertical tree on a horizontal ground mean it's 90 degrees. Take 90 degrees. Right? There are key points that potthol and me. So clear. Here come my school teacher or how to teacher in Then after this vertical tree shown in the figure, Amal is 30 meters away from the tree. All right. So my suggestion is in your oral exam. My question is Q smart not in Nepal. If they have given the diagram now, read the first Roman number. Take it, copy the diagram. Mulling diagram and the question. Question read time and after only 10 minutes. If you want to do it in 10 minutes, you have to check whether you have to draw the diagram now and the triangle and the game of the read. Clear? Alright, Mia yes, now then and again now we are gonna because why we can see the Roman number 1, copy the diagram and include the data. Amal is 30 meters away, which means Amal means 30 meters away from the tree, which is here 30 meters. First data is cheese. Then Chamara is flying a kite. අනවශ්‍ය තොරතුරක්. All right. The kite suddenly gets in. අපිට දන්නේ අනවශ්‍ය තොරතුරක්. All right, but the main point is important, the K, okay. Such that the string is tight without slacking. ඒ කියන්නේ super කෙලින්ම straight line එකක් වෙනවා. And Chalmers is the kite. Oh, the string is 40 meters. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙයා අනේ it's 40 meters. All right, and Chalmers at the moment Chalmers is the kite at the angle of elevation. Now you know if the point is here it's eye level, because why they mention neglect the height. නැත්නම් eye level උඩට වෙන්න ඕන තව. දැන් මෙතන එහෙනම් eye level එකයි vision line එකයි මැද්දේ තමයි angle of elevation. Here it's 44 degrees 50 minutes. All right, අපි data ටික දාලා ඉවර. අපි first question එක done. Cheese, මාර cheese. බලමු මොනවද අහන්නේ කියලා. Use trigonometric ratios in the following. Use trigonometric ratios for the following calculations. All right. Roman number 2 එකේ A එක බලමු. Find the height of KT. Yeah. Simply yeah. Find the height of KT. Here's the KT. All right. Cheese. You all know to find the height. All right, mata side length and missing side length one. We need either two sides in a triangle or one angle and one side. එහෙනම් data තියෙන්නේ මොකේද කියලා පේනවා. බොරුවට මේ triangle එක දිහා බල බල නටන්න ඕනේ. There's the triangle. So we start the Roma 2. Start from here. Roma 2 එකේ එක. I thought that we have to write the triangle in this night. So what's the triangle? In CKT triangle. If you want, redraw it. මේක නම් redraw කරන්න වගේ වල redraw කරක්කම මේකේ ඕන නම් redraw කරගත්තත් කමන්නේ. Here's the one. Here's the 44 thing, and this is 40 meters, and we need this one. We call it KT. All right. So what we want and what we got. We want the opposite, and what we got, it's your lovely hypotenuse. All right. Hypotenuse can have this how the right angle like telling diagram. What we want, it's the opposite to the angle. You know? Opposite and hypotenuse means obviously sine. The known opposite and hypotenuse. Sine 44 50 equals opposite is what? KT over hypotenuse is 40 meters. And I'm going to single 44 sine 44 50 value. Quick. Quickies. Yes. 4. All right. So 44 50 value. 44 sine 44 दिए गया 50 minutes वलट गया 44 वलट गया 50 वलट गया because why? Don't forget this is not inverse sine. Now we are finding 70. You can 7050. Yes. Then it's 0.7. Yes, 7050. Check whether you got the correct one. And it's KT over 40. We need the KT, so we remove the 40 by multiplying 40. The other side also multiply by 40. 7050 multiplied by 40. So easiest, what? I get right? That's right. But maybe multiply against this. My suggestion is give this tens. Again, 40 can 4 times 10, right? A 10 no then array. So what have 7.050. I 0.7050. 10 only multiply it becomes 7050. Is that clear? 40 can 4 times 10. Alright. 4 is here. 10 only now it's still the 4 is here. Now multiply by the 4. Then 4 only multiply and put it. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20. 0 is here. 2 is here. 4 times 0 is 0. 0 and 2 is 2. 4 times 7 is 28. Alright. So you get the answer as 28.2 meters. Cheese. Emily multiply karana nice and easy methods use karadi. Alright. Tisal, you got the answer? Alright, this is the A of the Roman number 2. And now we are moving to the B part. Let's check what they're asking. Alright. So check the B part. The question is, what is the angle of elevation which Amal sees the kite at this moment? Alright. So the 2016 questions the updating analyze in that Harima may lazy question because why? Something about something and it will relate to the next one. Definitely it will relate. So make a separate KT value which is 28.2. Alright. And what they're gonna ask? They're gonna ask Amal elevation. Alright. So if it is triangle KAT in triangle KAT or KTA, anything. Alright. Okay, so if you want, you can draw it small triangular. You want this, and this is 90, and this is 28.2, and this is 30. Alright. Clear. Amal elevation is mihi hoyan nipa verdila. Alright. Clear. Now, so you'll know that to find an angle, we need what? 2 sides. Angle one definitely 2 sides. Clear. One side, one angle, then angle 0 and angle 90. Subtractor we can take. So definitely 2 sides and 2 sides are given now. What are 2 sides we got? Opposite and the adjacent, which is tan theta. Mostly I have seen that they have given the tan theta thing. So we practice it that in this time also might be tan theta, I don't know. So opposite over adjacent. So what's the opposite value? 28.2 is the opposite and the adjacent is 30 tan theta. Alright, divide. Alright, in this one also easily you can divide if you mark it. Like now you have to divide by 30, you can cut 1 0 and you can make it 2.82. Divide by 3. Alright. So for 2 it's 0, All right. And for 28, how many threes are there? It's 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 1 is remaining and 12. So for 12, it's 4. And I'll be less than answer, 0.9400, which is tan theta. My method today, you have to get into no what I did. 28.2 30 will divide Kanziba, Mang 30 will 0 cut color, Arainus 10 will divide color. So it becomes 2.82 divided by 3. Alright. Some teachers are asking to multiply by, that's not also possible. Again, decimal sign anything is possible. So what I divided by 10, so it becomes 3, and I divided by this one also by 10, it becomes 2.82. So I divided 2.82 by 3. All right, and now we need the theta, which is tan inverse 0.9400. Yes, now we have to check the tan table. Tan table, yes. 0. The last tan table like gun again 0.94. Yes, 94. 9380 is there. Which is 43. Right. You can see the values. 43 වල තියෙනවා 9380 0.9380, but we need 9400. So when you subtract 0 2, so 0 0, it's obvious 20. You need 20, and luckily you can get, yes, 70, which is 43 13. And I'm going to 43 degrees and 13 minutes. Cheese. All right. So, or else you can go for the higher one and make it 4. Again, which is the and take it as. අපිට 20යි ඕනේ 22ක් තියෙනවා. ඒතකොට ගන්න තේරෙනවා 17යි 22යි තියෙන්නේ 14 වඩා 22 කියන එක දෙකයි අඩු. So we can take that. So 43 degrees and 14 minutes. All right. And the third question, that's a nice question. In that question they ask, with reasons, state which of the two, like who is closer to the tree, with reasons. All right. Now you can do two things. So you can find this one if you want. All right, this then, because this is now 30, you can find this one if you want. All right, how the closer කියලා හනේ 3 එකට මෙයාගේ එක අපි දන්නවා 30 කියලා. You can find this one if you want. How to find that? Again, move to the triangle CKT, and you can use Pythagoras if you want, because we got 2 planes, or else use this angle and find this. So according to the angle, this is the adjacent. So you can use either cos, because we got the hypotenuse නිසා, or else tan use කරලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. අයිත් පාරක් මෙතන හොයන්න. Without finding the length, you can do some logical thinking. What's that? Today, if you are closer to an object, මං මෙතෙන්ට ආවහම මෙතන උඩ බලන්න. alright මම මෙහෙම බෙල්ල උස්සන්න. but from there our කිවින් වාඩ්ලින් තැන බැලුවොත් එයාට ගොඩක් elevation එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. is that clear? alright ලොකු elevation එක දැන් මෙහෙම point එකක් තියෙනවා නම් from here eye line the eye level එකේ ඉඳන් පොඩි amount එකක් දුන්නාම ඇති if they are far but ඒක ළඟට ඇවිල්ලා නම් ඉන්නවා ගොඩක් උඩ ගන්න. is that clear? alright so අන්න ඒකෙන් ඔයාලට ලියන්න පුළුවන් ඕන නම් කොහොමද? you can write for the third one. now you know the values. alright එහෙනම් 44 degrees 50 is higher than the 43 degrees 40. alright එහෙනම් ගොඩක් උඩ බලන්න ඕනේ closest one. so you can write therefore Chamara is close. alright okay or else you can prove it by finding this length. alright ඒක prove කරනවා නම් කොහොමද ගන්න ආයි in triangle CKT. alright so in triangle CKT if you are using tan you can write tan 44 50 equals opposite over adjacent. The opposite is 28.2 over adjacent is CT. alright tan 45 50 can key the value එක check the value tan 45 50 let's look. yes tan 45 50 and 44 50 44 and 50 is 0.9942 0.9942 28.2 over CT. so CT equals 28.2 divided by 0.9942. එහෙනම් ඔයාලට නෝ CT වල value එක divide කරපු ගමන් 28.2 0.994 කියන්නේ almost 0.1 කියන එක. එහෙනම් 28.2 divided by 0.9942. What? Again? No. No need to find the who. අපිට මේක ගන්න පුළුවන් දැන් මෙතන 0.99 කියන්නේ almost 1 right. so if you divide 28.2 by 1 it's already 28.2. 0.99 so we can think it's 28.3. alright then CT is 28.3 which is this is 28. එහෙනම් Chamara close මෙයා 30 කියලා තියෙනවා Chamara close ඒක අපිට මෙතනම prove කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා by the angle මම එක calculation එක prove කරලා ඔයගලන්ට පෙන්නන්නේ it's the same thing. alright so angle of elevation when the angle of elevation is larger which means it's more close ඒවා දාගන්න පුතේ fact ඔයාලට example use කරන්න පුළුවන් fact මොනවාද if the angle of elevation is closer larger it's more the object is more closer to the observer. ඒවා පොත්වල නැති වැදගත් point. All right. So we are reaching the last part of the day. And I want to mention that this is the 2022 question. 2022 oral questions I'm correct. All right. Funny oral questions you try. And before that, I want to do a quick analyze about the trigonometric questions in last year. So it's 10:16. I'm sorry for getting late. All right. Done, Nina. Copy karanga. If not, take a screenshot. All right. All right. If there's any question, please get back to the staff or get back to me and ask. All right. All right. Now, ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ analyzation එක බලන්න කලින් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙන past book එක ගන්න. එතන ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේක clear වෙයි. And from 2016 ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙම දාගත්තොත්. All right. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ year එකේ 23. And predictions ටික ගත්ත 23 කෙනෙක්. So when we checking the papers, we noticed that in 2016 it's combining with bearings. All right. And with a figure. With figure. All right. So they ask the questions. They ask two angles. And one side length. All right. In 2016. In 2017, again bearing combined. And this time without a figure. Without a figure. If you consider the question, they ask to sketch diagram and then ask about an angle, which means this angle can be get from the bearing angle. All right, and then one side length, then one angle using trig. All right, and in 2018, nice one. All right, with figure. The question is about a proof. Nice type of question. Proof for currency. All right. So in 2019, it's again bearing and with figure. All right. And questions are similar as the last year, which is completing figure. And then side length, similar as the last year. Then angle by trig. So as you can see, so the main analyzation එක තමයි normally අපිට ඕන වෙන්නේ. All right. So then you can understand what type of questions were there and will be there. All right. So then next 2020, again with bearing, and with figure. And the question is proof. All right. Okay. So in 2021, again with figure, and they ask the side length. All right. Side length. Then angle and proof. So I noticed that it's continued to the 2020. All right. So in 2022 also, now it's with figure, no bearing, but with figure. All right. And completing figure question at Tibba. Then there's the side length, 3 again whopping. Then the angle, then proof. So when we analyzing all these things, ඔයන් තේරෙනවා මෙතනින් පස්සේ යාලා ගන්නවා ලස්සන deviation එක. All right, completing figure, side length, angle කියන part එක. All right. So and this year, I don't know, I have never seen the paper. All right. Paper දැකවත් නම් මම දන්නේ නැහැ. But we can analyze and guess that there will be without figure sketching question එකක්. All right, and asking side length basically, and then the angle as always, and the proof. All right. So or else second yes definitely with figure වෙන්න ඕනේ. without figure and with figure වෙන්න ඕනේ definitely. Same as the last year, completing. All right. Then side length and angle, proof. All right. So make it sketching එකට පස්සේ angle එකක් අහන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ by the knowledge of bearing. Angle from bearing. All right. So these are the topics and questions, all right, that we can get after analyzing the papers. Overlook make analyze කරලා බලන්න අත්තද කියලා ඔයගලන්ටම තේරෙනවා. all right, හැමතිස්සෙම මේගොල්ලෝ side length එක start කරනවා, then after that going for angle and asking for a proof. So key factor is drawing the figure and finding the accurate right angle triangle. All right, then that's all, and take down this one. So I hope it's clear, and by the next week we can start off the last 2 chapters, geometry and the text. So after that we are done with our RRE. So yes, then good night and thank you.